Hi, welcome to English 162 for the spring 2021 semester. I wanted to create a short video for you to walk you through the Canvas course and any additional information that you might need for the course. I like to create short videos a couple times throughout the semester just if there's something incredibly complex or just for additional clarification. So always keep an eye out for these. I try to post them here on this homepage. As you can see, there's nothing there yet because I'm creating the video as we speak, but you will see this every time you log in. The image does change from week to week. The image generally guides you through the readings and the assignments for that week. So it's a really good, quick view of what you have for that upcoming week. All of the weeks for this course start on Mondays and end on Sunday. So they run from Monday at midnight until 11:59 on Sunday of the week. Everything is released Monday at midnight. So if you are a night owl and you are up working, all of the information is available for you on Mondays. Unfortunately, this class starts on a Tuesday. So hopefully you're logging in Tuesday and able to see everything right away. From here, when you first log in, you see your home page. Then you can navigate. I always like to start on my left and kind of work my way down. That way I know I'm accomplishing everything I need. So from here I would go then to syllabus, and it would take me to the actual syllabus for the course and any COVID updates that the school might have. As of right now, there's a course summary and it has some due dates on here. I must caution you, and this is actually a quiz question for the first reading quiz, must caution you to be careful when using the calendar because the discussion boards are graded differently. When we do have discussion boards, your initial posts are always due on Thursdays and your response posts are always due on Sundays. This is the way to get everybody to participate, so that way not everybody at 11 o'clock is rushing to both write and respond to your discussion posts. If you post your initial post on Thursdays and post by Sundays, you are good. This is generally academic standard across the board at many schools. So if you ever plan on transferring and you plan on continuing with online education, it's best to get in the habit of a Thursday-Sunday routine. From there, you can go into modules, and I will go over the syllabus here in a moment. From modules, you will see everything that is open. I always try to list everything out by the information, or I should say by the week. So it'll always say week 1 and the date of the first day of that class, so that Monday. So you have information to read and the items to read and then the items to complete. I try to keep it very clear and concise for you so you don't get lost within. And after each week is done, if you've completed the items, you can always collapse the week so it doesn't get in your way. This information about MLA formatting is permanent. I never close it for you, so it's always here. These links are really good. The Excelsior, OWL, the OWL at Purdue, those are really good sources for citations. And ZoteroBib, ZBib is a great site to help build your citations. Work smarter, not harder in this case. If you're pulling a site from a website, please use a builder to help create that citation. No need to reinvent the wheel, it's already there for you. Discussions. If we have discussions, we don't have one the first week, but if we have discussions, you would find it here. It would be in this section. You would just simply hit add discussion, and then you could add your initial discussion board post. Assignments. This is just sort of your general guide of where all the assignments are. You can see how they're kind of broken up. As we move throughout the course, this will fill up, obviously, and you'll see more and more information within each of these sections. But if you keep everything through modules, it makes more sense. Everything is contained that way. So yes, you can access discussions, assignments, quizzes, and files all through these links. It's best to go through modules because everything is contained within that week, and then you're not getting confused about something that was due in a previous week or something that's upcoming. You want to kind of keep everything contained within that module. So I always suggest sticking within the module. And then most important, your grades. This is one of those, everybody wants to know where the grades are. The grades are kept in real time. So if I'm in there updating grades, if I'm grading assignments, you can see those grades as they're being graded. But you can go in here and kind of take a look and see where your grades are. Library resources, we will be doing research within this course. This course is argument-based, so you will be conducting library research. So it is important to get to use this tab and reach out to the librarians. They're great. They have an Ask a Librarian here when it's online. They have really open times. Unfortunately, right now, school isn't in session yet, so they're not there. But this is a great way to access your information. So here, if you start from the left and kind of work your way down, but everything is going to be housed here in the modules. A couple important things on the syllabus I want to point out to you. The best way to get a hold of me is to send me a message through Canvas inbox. That way I know who you are, what class you're coming from, and how to access, how to reach back and access any information that you might need. So it's best to email me through the Canvas inbox. If for some reason that's not working, feel free to send me an email through my Lorraine CCC email, or a text message through my Google Voice text message system. That number is there. Google Voice is a little clunky sometimes. It works sometimes, it doesn't work others. So again, Canvas inbox is the best and fastest, easiest way to get a hold of me. I do aim to get back to you within 24 hours. On the weekends, my turnaround time is generally 48 hours. As you scroll down, you can read through the syllabus as you have time. It's sort of my introduction to the course, the outline and outcomes for the course, what we'll be doing. The required material, the From Inquiry to Academic Writing text, it's the same text that you used in English 161. That is the same text. It's the 4th edition, so you want to make sure that you have that. If you don't have the 4th edition, I do not have copies, so you have to either go to the library or find a friend to get page numbers if you don't have that correct version. All the page numbers that I provide are the 4th edition of the text. You'll also need the text 1984 by George Orwell. This text, you do not have to purchase it through the library. You can purchase it used on Amazon or thrift books or half-price books. Generally, it's all the same. The covers vary. I think I've seen about 20 different covers for this text. So feel free to find whichever text works for you. If you find one on the internet as a digital copy, just make sure that all of the pages are there and it's not just a free version. As far as I know, 1984 is not in the public domain, therefore it is not available for free online. Everything through this course is done obviously through online. There's no assigned meeting times, everything is online, everything is done through Canvas. So lack of technology is not an excuse for late assignments. So you want to make sure that you have all of your work prepared and ready for submission online. I find that Canvas works best with either PDF documents or DOCX documents. So if you are using Google Docs, which is perfectly fine, just make sure that you are submitting it, or I should say you are exporting your document to either a PDF or a DOCX version. Unfortunately, sending me the link for your Google Doc is not going to work, and I cannot accept it. So you have to remember to export your document if you're using Google Docs. Again, you can kind of scroll through, see how we'll break down the assignments. There's four major essays within the course. This is how it's all broken down and all the assignments that will kind of work towards that. I do provide grading detail for each assignment. I also provide feedback for all the major assignments. I don't always provide feedback on your smaller assignments that you have throughout the week, but I will always provide you information on your rough drafts and your final drafts. It is very important that you read all of the assignments due every week. Even if we don't talk about them, they might come up the following week, or there might be a quiz on those pieces. So you always want to make sure that you're on top of the writing, on top of the reading. Oh, I have a typo in there. I have to change that. Um, one other thing here, notice here in red, any assignment that is submitted late will receive a failing grade. You have more than enough time to complete the assignments. I will never throw an essay at you and expect it turned around in a week. We work on writing assignments continuously for several weeks at a time. And whenever I assign a major essay, you will always know the due date. So I don't accept late work. You have plenty of time to kind of plan out those assignments, and you have weekly assignments. I try not to overload you throughout the week. This is a 16-week class, so we have sort of the luxury of a little bit more time. I taught this last semester and it was a 10-week class, so they were a bit more rushed with their writing assignments. But with 16 weeks, we have a little bit more time and we can really focus on the elements that are needed for the course. We do writing workshops and peer review in this course. It is a little tricky online, I have found. I'm working with another instructor right now to see if we can get a different way to do this. So I'm hoping by the time we have our first peer review, we will have a flawless method for peer review. But that is upcoming. We do that. It is a required element of the course. The next sections here are from the school. Feel free to read through these. These are school policies, the withdrawal dates, incomplete policies, student acceptable behavior and plagiarism. Feel free to read through all those and ask any questions if you have any. And then following is the course schedule. This is a loose course schedule. I reserve the right to make any changes to the course schedule at any time, depending on how things are going, if we are needing additional time or more clarification. Do not use this course schedule as the be-all end-all, because likely it will change. But again, feel free to read through it. The one thing I did notice, or I did note here and highlight in a different color, is that the final exam, while in the past everything else will have been due on Sundays, because of the end of the term, everything is due on Friday. But again, I'll remind you as we get closer to the end of the term about that. But this is our English 162 Canvas course. If you do have any questions, feel free to send me a message through Canvas inbox. When you're in Canvas, you can just hit inbox and then select the course and select instructor, and you can send me a message. But again, if you have any questions, I'm here to help you. I look forward to a great term. I look forward to working with all of you as well. Thank you.